What up, though? This is your humble host, Jamal Baraka, GT Media Reviews. Hey, what's up? I'm back. This is probably going to be the most uploads I do since I've started this channel or this page. But here, we got another comic book review. Got Heroes in Crisis in the other day. Today, I'm doing Wonder Twins #2. I know this issue is late, but hey, looking at the state of the current comic book industry, chances are you haven't read this book anyway. So we're going to talk about it, we're going to put some eyeballs on it, and we're going to tell you what I think. And as always, you can like this page, you can subscribe to this channel. I appreciate all of the support. You can find me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Jamal is Trash or GT Media Reviews. Let's begin. Okay, so with Wonder Twins #1, I had a great time with the series. It was a fun, humorous take on these characters. I know a lot of people know who the Wonder Twins are if they see them, but they probably don't have any idea who they are as characters. And in this issue, you don't really get a lot with the Wonder Twins other than surface details. The issue is more about the situation surrounding them. So it's a fun comic, but there is a very dark and serious undercurrent to this issue. And though the comic is billed as young adult comedy, the series' underlying themes are very strong, and I think adults and anybody that likes comics or political commentary, social commentary will like this issue. Wonder Twins #2 asks the question, what does rehabilitation look like in a world of superheroes and villains? Zan points out how pointless it is to pick up criminals only for them to escape, be set free without being truly rehabilitated, and then committing the same crimes over and over again, going right back to prison. When I read this line from Zan, Zan is one of the Wonder Twins, I immediately thought about Batman and how Batman basically locks the same criminals up in Arkham. They get right back out, and it's the same thing over and over again. And why can't any of those characters be rehabilitated? So we also learned that in many instances in this setting, the villains are locked up and then exploited as cheap labor in a for-profit prison system. There's a great social commentary here, and as an African-American male with friends in for-profit prisons, this issue resonated with me a lot more than I expected. The comic makes a nice political statement without going overboard. The primary villain for this issue is Baron Nightblood. I've never heard of him before. He's a bad guy with a very human problem. Nightblood is an alcoholic vampire that wants to avoid biting people and potentially drinking blood that may contain alcohol. The Baron is a villain, but he's also trying to remain sober. In a sense, Nightblood is working to rehabilitate himself, which is ironic because all of the systems around him are complete failures and actively working against his progress to better himself. He's also a member of a group called the League of Annoyance, a group of D-list villains looking to break into the big leagues. Nightblood is called Count Druncula in jest, and he tries to find an identity outside of simply being a vampire and biting people. The impression that we're given is that Nightblood doesn't even want to be a villain, but is a slave to the identity that is projected upon him by his allies and the heroes that use him as a punching bag. This aspect of the issue is very tragic, especially as the body count starts to mount throughout the issue. I almost wish that Mark played the issue straight and focused on telling the story without the humor elements. The comic takes the edge off of its strongest elements with laughs, and I guess without the humor the book would have been oppressively bleak, but I wonder what the comic would have looked like if there wasn't a joke on every page. The art is solid, but nothing really stands out. The action beats are cool, and it's interesting to see the use of the main character's abilities in combat. The action packs a punch, but the encounters ends too quickly. There isn't a ton of action here, but when the totality of the issue is considered, it's not a bad comic. It may even be great depending on what your comic sensibilities are as a reader. My rating for Wonder Twins #2 is an A-. I would check it out. I recommend it for anybody that likes comic books or is looking for something a little bit different. Thanks. Have a great day. And once again, check me out at my blog. You can check me out at gtmediareviews.com. on anywhere on social media at GT Media Reviews. This video will be posted on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you and have a great day. Appreciate it.